This is how to know if you should ask a cute girl out in 4 simple steps. In this video, you'll discover some of the best ways to avoid rejection or an awkward situation. And we'll talk a little bit about how to make sure you find the girl of your dreams. The fact is, we marry who we date. So if you want to find her, you need to make sure you get this right. And don't worry, I'll walk you through it so it's super simple. So make sure you stay with me until the end of this video. So, should we just dive in? First step for how to know if you should ask a girl out? Let's do it. Step number 1 might sound a little obvious at first, but hear me out. Step number 1 is to ask yourself if you even really want to take her out. And the reason I mention this is there can be a lot of pressure, especially in the Christian community, to just hurry up and get married or hurry up and date someone, especially if you're getting to that point where your relatives are starting to say, oh, maybe you're too picky. Don't listen to those people. Really, really don't. I'm an authority, okay? Don't listen to them. Unless you want to just be a couch potato and expect her to be like the Queen of England or something, they don't know what they're talking about. You don't have unrealistic expectations. In addition to that, it can be really easy when we meet someone cute to just automatically, yes, I want to go out with them. However, if you just kind of take a little bit of a deep breath and pay a little bit of attention, make sure you actually do want to go out with her. This can save you a lot of embarrassment later on. P.S. Before we get to the next one, make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell. My name is Melannie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men and your go-to source for authentic strategies that lead to magical, exciting, authentic love. So if you're sick of fake women, you're looking for a loyal, stunning woman, this is the place for you. So subscribe and ring that bell. And this leads us to step number 2. So the second step to know if you should ask a girl out is try to get to know her a little bit first if you can. Now, I totally understand that sometimes we're in a situation where we may never see this person ever again, right? You're standing in line at the grocery store or something like that, and you may never get the opportunity to talk to her again unless you get her number right now. And that's totally okay if you are in that kind of a situation. Generally speaking, though, if you can get to know her even just a little bit first and talk to her just a little bit first, this greatly increases your success rate and helps you avoid that rejection. The truth is, there are some girls who are totally okay giving a random guy their number. However, there are a lot of girls who are not. Even if they're attracted to you, even if they really think they probably would enjoy getting to know you better, one of a woman's primary concerns is making sure she's safe. And in today's world, a girl's got to be careful. And so the high value women, the women who actually respect themselves and are looking for love instead of flings, those kinds of women are going to be more careful than other kinds of women. So one way to help her know that she's safe with you, that you're not some weirdo, that you're not looking for a fling, is just to take a minute to chat with her a little bit first. And not only is this going to put her fears to rest, but it's also going to help you know if you actually want to go out with her. Sometimes we think somebody's super hot, and then we start talking to him and we go, never mind. And so rather than having, kind of committing to a date before you get to that point, it's a good idea to just kind of chat with her. And even if you are in a situation where maybe you'll never see this girl again, it's incredibly helpful to have some of that small talk and interact with her a little bit first. This is something in my academy. I teach my clients how to create that atmosphere where you can easily have that conversation with her, even if you're just standing in line at a restaurant waiting for your food. And as you do that, it helps both of you and makes the date a whole lot better if you do go on a date. Have you ever been in that horribly awkward situation where you pick her up, you get in the car, you start driving, and you go, I have no idea what to say. And then you start sweating. It's a bad situation to be in. And having just a little bit of conversation before this will help you know some of the things you have in common and have something to build a conversation off of. So it's really a win-win situation. Okay, so can I go off on a rant for just a minute? Just a tiny little second. I will keep it a very calm rant. If you've been following me for a while, you know I don't rant. That's not what I do. But I'm a little upset lately. As a matter of fact, part of me is really tempted to just quit YouTube altogether, because there are so many channels right now that are absolute filth, that are telling you all kinds of lies about what girls want, and they're not remotely true. That's what toxic girls want. That's what women who want flings want. It is not what the majority, what good women are looking for in a man and what they want in a relationship. And this really ticks me off, because those channels have very inappropriate thumbnails and topics. And because they have this, they get a lot more clicks. And so channels like mine that are just good and decent and wholesome get completely lost in the shuffle. And that's why there's a part of me, I'm honest. I'm being completely honest with you. I am almost ready to quit YouTube because I'm sick of the game, the YouTube game. With that being said, you deserve to know the truth about what women want. Because if you're taking in all those lies, even if you just see the little thumbnails, like the little thumbnails themselves are lies. And I understand why, as a man, you can be completely discouraged and you can feel defeated and you can do what these people are telling you to do and still not have that love. You can toss around in bed and have no idea why you don't have a wife there with you. Is that kind of what you're feeling right now? That longing for love and having no idea why it's not working. It's time for you, my friend, to learn what authentic, loyal women are looking for in a man and a relationship. And by the way, it's nowhere near as exhausting and time-consuming as what the toxic girls are telling you. Okay, it's much more simple. This is one of the main reasons why I wanted to become a coach. There are men in my academy who have literally gone from having very little hope to ever having a relationship to pretty quickly turning it around and marrying the love of their life. That's the power of understanding what loyal, authentic women want. So my question for you is, would you like to know that too? Are you done with the lies? Are you done with the fake? Are you done with the toxic and ready for that love that you've always wanted? To pull her close, look into her sparkling eyes, and know that she loves you forever. If you haven't figured it out on your own yet, you're not going to, because society is not teaching you what you need to know. That's why I've gone to the work for you and made it incredibly easy. That's what my academy is all about. And you can join now for $53. This is a limited time option, so make sure you act on it now, but you can join now for $53 to learn more about these strategies, to learn more about what those loyal women want. Go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. In this free training, I'll reveal to you secrets most men will never know and nobody else is telling you, even though it's what works. I will put a link in the pinned comment and a link in the description below. Again, coachmelannie.com/masterclass. Okay. I just really had to tell you that because it's really ticking me off what other people are doing. Rant over. I can breathe now. Seriously, stop listening to them. You deserve to know the truth. Go watch it. Okay, step number 3 for how to know if you should ask a girl out. We just talked about taking a minute to kind of get to know her if you can. Step number 3 is to look for the body language signs of interest. I get questions about this all the time. Is it a mind game if she's making me read her body language? The truth is she's not making you read her body language. It's a tool that you get to use. As humans, we don't completely have control over our bodies. And so when we feel something or we're thinking something, you're going to see it in our bodies, even if we're trying really hard, to hide it or to not be super obvious because we're shy or whatever. And so if you know what those signs are, yeah, you'll know she wants you to ask her out. You'll know that she's attracted to you and that, she wants to see you more. Imagine how much more confident you would feel if you already knew she was attracted to you. That makes the approach a million times easier, right? This takes the fear of rejection and takes it down to almost nothing because you already know that attraction is there. I have made literally probably dozens of videos on this topic at this point. So if you haven't yet seen this video, it's a really good one. I'll put a link in the description below. It's a great place to get you started on knowing some of the signs she wants you to ask her out. With that being said, I'm going to share 2 of those signs with you right now. Sound good? 2 of the most common signs a girl wants you to ask her out is, one, is that she will mention that she's single. Now, you obviously don't want a girl who like overdoes that. By the way, I'm single. You know, that's just awkward. Oh, I'm single. Did I mention I'm single? I don't have a boyfriend yet. I'm single. You don't want that, obviously. However, if she wants you to ask her out, she wants you to know that she's single, she's available, you can do that. And so if she mentions, oh, I don't have a boyfriend, or, oh, yeah, I'm single right now, so, or something like that, yeah, that is a cue. That is, hey, I'm single, so if you're single too, you know, we could do something together. The second most common sign that she wants you to ask her out is if she says something like, hey, we should do that together sometime. We being the most important word here. If she's saying we, it indicates, I would enjoy doing that with you. A woman's feminine energy craves a man's masculine energy. Whew, it's really attractive. Very, very attractive. And so her feminine energy, her feminine way of pursuing you is to make it as easy as possible for you to pursue her in a masculine way, which is why if she says something like, hey, we should do that together, that's like, hey, take that masculine energy and ask me out, boy, because I will say yes. Quick question before we get to the next step. Would you like more videos maybe on approaching and things like that, or maybe how to talk to girls? If you would, comment approaching or talking, whichever you would like, or both. I'm good with both. Your feedback really helps me, so thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who's so amazing with the super thanks. Thank you for supporting wholesome Christian content, especially, like I mentioned earlier, when the internet is not always very supportive of that. That really means a lot to me, truly. So thank you. And if you are enjoying this video, and whether you've ever used the super thanks before or not, if you would like to use it now, that would mean a lot. So thank you. Okay, the next step for how to know if you should ask a girl out is, at this point, you've talked to her a little bit if you can. This is obviously easier if you have an opportunity to spend more time with each other. You have also looked for those signs of interest and you have found them. So the next thing is just pay attention for the signs that she's a toxic girl. You want to talk about awkward? One of the most awkward things is when you are interested in someone, you start to get to know them a little bit, and then you go, oh no, this is a really bad idea. And things can get awkward very, very fast. Most people will skip this step, and they'll just assume, no, she's probably not toxic. She's too beautiful. Oh no, she's adorable. And they skip this step and they set themselves up for failure. I can't tell you how many amazing men get trapped before they even know what's happened to them, because toxic people move very, very fast. They know how to be very charming and very captivating, and they move really fast so that you don't notice who they are until it's sort of too late. So if you have not yet watched this video, watch it. You need to know the signs of a toxic girl. That's going to help protect your heart and set you up for success. It's going to help you find someone who's not toxic, which is ultimately what you want and what you need. And it's just going to help you prevent any of those awkward situations. The goal here is not to just get any date, but it is to find the right girl and date the right girl and eventually marry the right girl, right? So you want to make sure that you're just aware of these signs ahead of time. Okay, let's recap the 4 steps for you real fast. Number 1 is to make sure you actually want to go out with this girl. Make sure you're not doing it just because you feel pressured. This also goes for if maybe there's a girl who's interested in you, but you're not really that interested in her. No pity dates. She deserves someone who's attracted to her and interested in her. So don't date her just because she's shown interest in you. Make sure you're actually interested as well. Number 2 is to get to know her a little bit first, and that will help you know if you want to if you want to go out with her as well. This also makes her feel more safe with you. Number 3 is to look for the signs that she wants you to ask her out. It's a beautiful thing. And number 4 is just make sure you're paying attention for those signs that she's a toxic girl. You don't want fake love. You don't want a toxic relationship. You want to make sure you're still available for the right girl. So notice those red flags early on. So next, do you want to know how to fulfill her needs so she falls madly in love with you? As I mentioned earlier, most people are not telling you the truth about what a woman's needs are and what she truly desires from you and what she needs in a relationship. If you want to end bad, dead-end relationships, you need to know what her needs are and how to fulfill them in a way that allows you to stay authentically you and attracts the kind of woman who will fulfill your needs as well. This is what I walk you through in my academy, and I'm going to share 3 secrets for you in my free masterclass. So go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. There's a link in the pinned comments and a link in the description below. You really don't want to gamble with your heart, right? Set yourself up for success and watch it now. Thank you so much for watching, my amazing friend. Be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell and give me a big thumbs up. If you don't yet follow me on social media, there are links in the description below, and I share exclusive content in my Instagram stories. So make sure you especially follow me on Instagram. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for giving me that feedback, and make sure you share with a friend who will find this video helpful as well. Thank you so much again, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. That's how I get in the zone these days. It actually really works. Like, snaps you out of it. So then you're like, whoa, okay, in the zone. Here we go. Can you guess that song? Probably not. But it was a Christmas song. Fa la 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 la. It's that one. What's the name of that one? Fa la 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 la. I have no idea what the name of that song is all of a sudden. Is it Deck the Halls? I think it's Deck the Halls. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. This is a great way to start. Do you have any idea how irritating it is to be in an industry where most people are teaching lies? Because honestly, they just care about the click. That's all they care about. Oh, okay. Now the rant is officially over. I don't know how much of that's going to make it into the video because I got to calm down. Bad. Feisty Melannie's on today. You just got to let all your frustration out. I want ice cream. Do you want ice cream? Me too. I'm thinking chocolate right now. Although usually I'm a vanilla girl. I know. Everybody's like, why vanilla? Because it's awesome. Okay, I have really strayed from the topic. Okay, let's get back on track here. Okay, I'm focused, super focused. Okay, now that the rant's over. Okay, secret end of the video club. I came prepared again today. I know, like I am on a roll. So the word for the end of the video today is dove. Why is it dove? Because there are doves on my screen on my computer. So that's what I thought we'd go with. You know, I think doves are like supposed to symbolize love or something like that too, aren't they? So, you know, it's like symbolic or something. So if you watched to the end of the video, comment dove to let me know. I always love reading your comments. So thank you for leaving them. And never forget that you're awesome. Oh, that looks really cool on my little thing here. That looks cool. Okay, goodbye. I need to stop messing around now. It's nowhere near as fun, but I will try for a few minutes at least. I can't promise past that. Sometimes ranting a little bit feels good. You just gotta let it go, and then you're like, okay, I said it. I'm good. That's the moral of the story today. Sometimes you just gotta say what's on your mind. Okay. Bye.